but we got it figured out now.
Thanks for staying on, and hopefully you just had a little bit more time to get ready to celebrate because we are celebrating both of our birthdays. Lisa's birthday was on November 6th, and my birthday was yesterday, so she's a little bit older than me.
I am a cougar. Ferris lets me know every time.
So I hope everyone is doing well. We want to just talk about what we've been doing, some other things like a little bit of celebration, and also celebrate that
red wine of truth.
that you guys got us to 4,000, which is unbelievable. We are past 4,000 now, and it's been a little bit of time, not even that much time. So It's super cool, and we're super appreciative. And it's been really amazing. So just want to say thank you guys for that because it means so much to us. It's a big deal.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you so much. I mean, 4,000 followers in just this short amount of time. We're really lucky to have that. So thank you guys. And thanks for celebrating with us. And we're old now. We're 28.
I know. It feels older. I mean, of course, it's another year, so it is older, but and then after that, we definitely want to go to a Q&A so we can talk about, ask us any questions that you would like to answer, that you want us to answer. So, but we'll tell you about where we're at right now because we're not in the van, as you can see.
We're in this nice office.
Yes.
We don't get this very often.
So we are very lucky to be able to stay at my cousin Ray and Kristen's house outside of San Francisco right now. We're in San Francisco, and it's been amazing. They treated us to an awesome birthday dinner yesterday, and I got to have my favorite cake, which is red velvet cake, and we had a pumpkin pie, and I got to have a steak. It's like, this is what we needed it.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Going from van life, which is so small sometimes in there, and we love it, but being able to stay at a home and
shower
and have a great cooked meal and then be able to explore the city has been amazing. So we're super appreciative of that.
Yeah.
And we haven't done a live in a very long time. It's been a while, so we've done a few things since then. If you guys have watched the videos, we went up to Canada, and Canada was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was interesting going to Canada from Montana because we were in shorts and tank tops, and then all of a sudden we crossed the border and went a few hours north, and it was just winter basically.
Yeah, it was so cold.
Yeah, and then after coming down, we've been coming down the West Coast. We went over to Vancouver, then did Washington and Oregon, and that was just stunning. Only thing is it was raining for maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. So that was the first time in the van where we've just gotten a ton of rain. So that's been a little difficult. We've gone to a lot of libraries. So coming here with the sun, and we've just had some awesome 2 days, has been so great.
Yeah, there's some light at the end of the tunnel of that rain. It opened up today for us, and yesterday was great as well, but today was 72 here, which it was awesome. We got to ride our bikes. So we'll tell you what we've been doing because there will be some videos on it, but we got to ride our bikes over the Golden Gate Bridge today, and it was awesome.
Incredible. I mean, that's been like top 5 bucket list things that I wanted to do moving into Tina. So doing that today was awesome and getting such a great day.
And San Francisco is huge. Like yesterday we attempted to walk around it, and I mean we barely saw anything. I felt like 1% of the city is what we got to see, but it was awesome, and you could probably spend a couple weeks here and still barely tap in, but what we've done so far has been really cool. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, no, definitely. We were filming a video yesterday on some of the top things to do here, and not realizing how massive it is, so we had to do another full day of filming on the bikes because walking is it's not enough here.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, the bridge was just as cool as I would have thought it would have been, and today was just great. People were swimming, which I was just like, it's November, how are you swimming? But I guess we're starting to get down the coast, so that's what we're gonna be seeing.
Feels good. The sun feels so good.
Yeah,
miss that. The snow, being from Michigan, we're very familiar with the snow, so in Canada and stuff, perfect setting for it. But I think the rain, we were over the rain a little bit, for sure.
Definitely. And so after this, we're going to continue down the California coast, and we will be flying back at some point to go back for the holidays. We want to see our family during Christmas and New Year, and celebrate with them, celebrate with our friends. And then after that, we will be going down to the Baja Peninsula in Mexico and spending our foreseeable future there for a long time. Like a couple months. And then that's really the farthest we have planned. So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at, and we got a lot of people that we know that are in California, and we plan on meeting up with them. We have a buddy that is in the San Diego area, and we're meeting up with him for Thanksgiving. So, and another friend in Monterey, so we'll be stopping there. And just before this, we got to stop in Napa with a buddy that I used to work with. He is a few years older than me, but I used to work with him 5 years ago in automotive, and he moved 6 years ago. He moved over in Napa Valley and started up his own wine label, worked the vineyards, and then finally now he has his own wine label, and we were able to drink a little bit with him and sip on some wine and taste his wine, which is actually the wine Lisa's drinking right now. So cheers to that.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that.
That was a really cool time because we got to see like the ins and out of that industry, and he kind of gave up the corporate life and started something on his own. So it's always appreciated really cool to talk to someone that took that lead.
Yeah, and try a bunch of wine. We had a little wine tasting powwow in the parking lot in a Napa market, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. But van lifestyle, we just popped out the table and just sat there, and it was perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. But I don't know if we have anything more to talk about or fill you guys in on. So if you guys have any questions, we're gonna stay here as long as we can answer you guys' questions. If not, we cut it early and we celebrate with our cousins a little bit and hang out with them. And they're gonna have us for a couple more days. So they have a few of we got to see. I haven't seen them in so long. And then they had their two daughters over last night to celebrate with me, and their kids will be coming over maybe tonight, and then definitely during the weekend. So it's gonna be super cool because I rarely get to see them. So it's really awesome to see our California family.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the hardest part in van life is, you do get to see all of like the fun things out there and travel a bunch. But it is hard, with family and everything. You do miss out a little bit. So seeing family on the road is just so cool.
So we'll get into some of the questions here. Okay, so what is the wine label of our friend's wine label? So our friend, he started the wine company, or his wine label is Source and Sink, and the other one is Six Figures, and you can get both of those online, and then you can get those shipped to your house. It's his Six Figures Rosé was one that we tried and we really liked, and he had it chilled for us. And then his Red Blend is the most popular one, but they do have distribution as well in Michigan and a few other states, but they can send over online and ship it to any state. So if you can look that up, it's Source and Sink, and the other one is Six Figures. Very cool. Both the guys it's him and his partner they're both from Chicago for Source and Sink.
Yep.
And then Six Figures stands for 6 people, so it's Six Figures. And so he's in a group of people that are doing that one, but Source and Sink is his baby and really what he's pushing. And it was great wine. We just hung out and had that. So if you can look that up, that'd be great. Any other questions here? Thank you guys for the happy birthday wishes.
Thank you.
It means a lot. You guys have been great, and we saw a bunch of comments the last few days for Lisa's birthday and my birthday, and it's awesome to connect with you guys and talk to you guys on Facebook, talk to you guys on our Instagram. If you don't know, we're also on Instagram at Ferris and Lisa, and that's a great way to get in touch with us, as well as Facebook. So if you can't get in touch with us here on YouTube, then that's a great way.
Tyler Boone, happy birthday, guys. Scorpio season.
Yes.
It's a little feisty over here.
Yes, no. 2 Scorpios, 1 van. Wow, Tina's, what's February? Because Tina's birthday to us is February. That's when she was delivered to us. So if anyone knows, we got 2 Scorpios and whatever Tina is.
All right. Cheers from Texas. Woohoo! Shaw says it's 90 degrees. Oh my god.
In San Diego? Wow. We're headed there soon, so we're going to take our time. I think we're going to go to Yosemite for a couple days, come back over to the coast, to Monterey, and then head down to San Diego eventually. So hopefully it cools down a little bit. 90 is a little bit too hot, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's great for the van.
Yeah.
Justin Hickok says, what's up, folks? Congratulations on 4,000. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. SM, Haleyson Ferris. Yes, Mom, this is the wine that I'm drinking.
Yeah, back home, and it says it was raining in Chicago and snow tomorrow. Wow. I remember like a couple years ago, it was snowing on our birthdays, and it was like 10 inches of snow, and it stayed like that for like a month, and then it finally melted, but then by that time it was Christmas. So we're kind of happy to be away from the snow for 1 year. That's one of the reasons like why we wanted to get in this van, is kind of get out of that like cold weather, you know? Yeah. It's been nice. It's been nice. Yeah. The coldest it got was in Canada, and in Canada it was, I think 30s at night, and then maybe like 45s. If one of you guys can moderate this person out, I don't know who this is, but I don't know if we can, I'll remove this person.
You're in timeout.
Okay, I got them off, so.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Any other questions, guys? We'd love to answer anything, talk about anything. We are open to whatever you guys got.
We did see, I feel like we've seen a lot of ruffles here in California lately.
What?
We've seen a lot of revels.
Oh, revels. I thought you said ruffles. I must be hungry. I could do it for a ruffle. Food. We do have some cheese and crackers right here.
Yes, we do.
There's been a lot of revels.
Okay, Justin says, question, if you could only use one app for RVing to find campsites, what would it be? Probably, we use iOverlander, I would say, for majority. And then if that doesn't work, Harvest Host just combined with Boondockers, so that's probably our second choice. But I would say iOverlander is probably the best. Yeah,
iOverlander pretty much has everything. It has like where you can fill up on water, where dump stations, and it has like places that you can pay for, and as well as free campsites. And we usually use it for campsites that are free. Along the coast, we used it the entire time. I mean, we found every single place from Seattle down to where we are now from iOverlander. We did stay at one Harvest Host, which was a winery, on Lisa's birthday, and we met some other van lifers, which was pretty cool. And they were our age, so that was also exciting. And we just hung out with them for the night. Just unexpected, because I thought we were just gonna hang out with just Lisa and I, enjoy the sunset, whatnot. And then we ended up having a pretty good time.
Yeah, so we walked into this winery just thinking it's gonna be chill, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of people, probably a lot of intoxicated people, but it wound up being really fun. We just hung out with them and chilled in their van for a few hours, so that was great.
So what other questions we got here?
How much to fill up in San Fran?
It's expensive. Like we shared on our story on Instagram and on Facebook, it was $5.25 for diesel, which was mind blowing because like we just crossed the border from Oregon, and it was still expensive. It was like high threes, like $3.89, and then it went to $5.25, and I was just like taken aback a little bit. But we have seen like $4.69, $4.89 is kind of like, in around $5 is kind of like what we've been seeing.
Typical, yeah.
So, but that's the thing. We wanted to go through here. At the end of the day, it's still worth it for us to come, even though it's that expensive. It's just funny that it's that expensive.
That puts us at like $100.
It probably will add a couple $100 extra. And plus, we're not going to stop driving. We want to see as much as we can.
Have you used your AC on lithium?
Yeah, we have, but we haven't needed to use it in a very long time. The last time we needed it was in like April or May when we were in Florida, and it was like 90 degrees and super humid. The AC lasts about like 4 to 5 hours on a full battery, so you really like can't use it that much. Even with like we don't have the any lithium upgrade. We just have the regular stock lithium that came with the 2021 Rebel.
Emmett said, how long did it take you to get you where you are?
From Canada. So when were we in Canada? It was like September.
Yeah.
We were in Canada. We got into Canada like September like 12th, 13th time frame, and we spent about a month. And the reason why we even crossed the border back south is because we wanted to fly out of Seattle to go back home for a wedding, and it worked out great. We just didn't want to keep the van in Canada just in case something happened with COVID and the border and whatnot. So it worked out well. We used just a regular parking, and it was pretty smooth. So nothing as cheap as what Denver parking was for us. And we're gonna have to figure out something kind of like in the LA area when we
fly home
for Christmas. So.
Yeah, so we got used to the long-term RV storage in Colorado, thinking that was super nice, thinking that there'll be more options in LA similar to Colorado, but it's going to be about like $300 to park our van for 3 weeks, which is rough.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Not too worried about it. We'll figure something out. There's also a few people that we know, so we just haven't really asked anyone, but we'll see.
Dave Kent, does Harvest Host accept kids with you? I would
Kids,
think so, yeah.
Pets. I mean, anything that comes in your van. I mean, no one really asks any questions like that. So, for the most part, we've seen kids at wineries and vineyards, and we've seen, people walking their dogs and everything.
Honestly, I would say Harvest Host is very, very chill. Some people you don't even talk to, you just pull up, so...
The majority of Harvest Hosts are usually like a little bit smaller operations, which is great because they're not like the huge wine labels or the huge place. There's a few that are like that, but mostly it's really nice people that like this winery we're just at closed at 5 and was supposed to close at 5 and they stayed open until like 6:30 just hanging out with us. So
Tyler says, what's your next step? You guys plan on going after California? So we'll go down the coast, we'll fly home for Christmas, and then we'll be going down to Baja and hopefully get to Cabo. We are hoping that our friends, Shayna and Ross, you guys may have seen them from earlier videos, are gonna join us on our road trip down with their dog, Vinny.
That'd be awesome. So you guys have already probably met them if you watched a couple of our videos. We didn't really get to put them in too much, but because they didn't make it over the border with us, but they will probably be joining us. They just started from Florida, so they did a bunch of stuff to their van, and they have a 170, a longer van, and they added a bunch of cool things to it. So I'm excited to see what new things they have on it, and they're gonna meet us in Southern California. Kind of gotta figure it out.
Shaw says, there are hundreds of Class Bs in the Southern Cali region, especially San Diego. Maybe we'll meet some more people there.
Awesome. Thank you, Andrew, for the happy birthday gift from my mom's basement. Love that. Andrew is actually a friend, like an old friend of mine, so it's good to see you on here. And we used to make YouTube videos. He was actually on YouTube. I think we're back in 2008, like way when YouTube started. There's a few channels if you can. I don't even encourage you guys going out there to try to find it, but we used to make a bunch of goofy comedy videos as kids with our group of friends, and that's kind of like something that's always stuck with me because we loved doing that. And all the way up until really like 9th, 10th grade, I was making like goofy joke videos on YouTube, and for some reason, I got really into sports, so it kind of pulled me from like the video creative side, but now we're back in it. Back in it.
Sherry Black Dog Designs. Hello from Bishop, California. Hello. Thanks for joining. Morgan Sapko, congrats on 4K. Just subbed after watching your van pros and cons. Thanks,
awesome.
Morgan. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. It's been awesome to see like our growth, and it's been great. People. Super appreciate we appreciate it so much, and everyone. we know a few people on here, and over time we've grown to know more and more people because people consistently just show up, comment, and be a part of the community and help other people out. And it's great because we'll have conversations with people, and now we just know we know them a little bit. So it's really awesome, and to look back on it. It hasn't been that long. We're still we're at like 5 months. 6 months will be at the end of or the beginning of December. So yeah, 6 months of us posting. We've been in the van since April. We quit our jobs in April 1st. So this is something that we've been looking forward to in a long time. And we just want to continue for as long as we can because we worked for 5 years, and this was a dream for us to start our own business and start traveling. And the van has been a great means to be able to do that. I mean, we love international travel, but and we see ourselves doing that in the future. But right now we are just loving. The van's been great. The van's been great. Tina's been great. But we do appreciate being in a home right now. As you can see, for people that are new here, we are in. Our cousins are hosting us right now and had a great birthday party for us yesterday, and it was amazing. We got to have food that we normally would not be able to prepare.
We got a steak yesterday, you guys. We have not had a steak in months.
Yeah. So it was. We loved every moment of it. So, what else? What do we got on here?
So, question for you guys. We want to know what you guys want to see from videos. If there's anything specific with Mexico, we're trying to think of some ideas. If you guys want to see the border crossing, more day in the life, and just throw out some ideas, and we'll try and incorporate them into the next videos.
Definitely. And I would also be interested in hearing if any of you guys have been to Baja, Mexico, and if you have any suggestions on that, because we're open. We've been doing research, but I mean, all the more can help. So it's great. We would love to hear whatever you have to say about Baja and what we can do, what we can see, and things that we can get after there.
Shaw, all I see is pizza. Yeah, that's true. We have pizza yesterday.
I mean, we're in the van life. It's easy sometimes when you're just going past a Little Caesars to grab one. It's quick.
What are you guys talking about kids on here? There's no kids happening right now. Ferris and we're not even married, so we have a long ways to go. So we're probably going to push that off as biologically possible as we can.
You hit the button, guys. You hit the button. We can't talk about kids before we talk about marriage, so.
You guys can ask that question. You can ask Ferris.
Yeah, Lisa's ready, I think. Lisa's ready. We'll see. I keep it open. I keep her on her toes. Okay. When are you gonna? Why are there two? Yeah. It says when you're gonna have a kid, and then Shaw says have a kid? ? There goes the travel.
Shaw, we lost Shaw. He's already out.
So congratulations on the first sponsor. What other products of theirs can you use? So great question. It was awesome.
That was really cool.
One of our followers, Roger, told us about this product in the very beginning when we started, and we were searching for other products, and none of them really worked. And we kind of said that on YouTube, and he led us to this product, and it's been great. Wallex produces essentially odor absorbing. Odor eliminating, products for your black tank, gray tank, just for your living quarters, all kinds of different products for marine, RV,
One
your
of my
home.
favorite ones that we didn't include in the video was, it's like a tablet. It's like a lemon tablet that you drop into your sink drain, because our drain, obviously you can't put food down there, but it gets a little gross and it can be smelly. So maybe once every week or every 2 weeks I drop that down there, and then you just put water on it and it fizzles and it gets really clean and smells much better. So that's my favorite other product.
So Joy asked, will you guys be doing mini challenges in Spanish? So that's another thing, is we need help on more mini challenges. We had maybe 20, 25, 30 in the hat. And we need more, because there's a few that are coming out in the next videos that you haven't seen, and we're trying to step them up a little bit.
Yeah.
We, just a little spoiler, we did for San Francisco take the day off from doing challenges because
Oh
it
my
was our
God.
birthday to celebrate our birthdays.
Because
They take up some time.
They do, and I love them because I think it makes us interact with people, but
Lisa wanted to give me a break because I've been doing most of them.
well, okay, so every time we do like rock, paper, scissors, and Ferris, it's taken Ferris like 5 times to figure out that he's been doing scissors every time. Of course, I wasn't gonna tell him, but I caught on maybe like after 2 or so. So, since it was on his birthday, I wanted to give him a little break.
So, Kevin, hi from Southwest Michigan. Love it.
Hi, Kevin.
Another Michigander on there.
Woohoo.
Love to see that. When did you start making YouTube videos? So for me, I started I had this, man, I'm trying to think of like the camera that I had. It was like this old Sony Handycam. It was a tape. You could put the tape in and then it would, you could use that tape. I don't even remember I honestly don't even remember the first one I had, but then finally I upgraded to like an SD card and it had like 2 gigs. Like, just so you know, like 5 seconds of filming or 10 seconds of filming now would take up like 2 gigs, I feel like. So the fact that like you could have 2 gigs and make a whole video with that, we were probably started making videos when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, 3rd to 4th or 5th grade. And those never got on YouTube. Those were just joke ones. And then by 5th, 6th grade, I started, like, YouTube became a thing and I started posting a bunch on there. And they're just a bunch of goofy videos.
If you guys didn't know, Ferris was Vine famous.
No, I wasn't. My brother was Vine famous.
Yeah, Ferris and his brother made the cutest vines ever. The best one was they were tubing off of a boat, and this isn't gonna be as funny, but you guys gotta go find it somewhere on Vine.
Maybe you can find it.
And
search for it. You gotta search for it. I'll save it for the search if you find it. Cream cheeks. Do you guys collect anything as souvenirs as you travel?
I think the biggest thing we collect is probably food.
How did she know I was gonna say the exact same thing? I was about to say, I was like,
that's our favorite thing. Like, we love going to places and trying the food.
I like collecting memories, food memories.
Food memories, because sometimes Ferris and I are like, remember that burger in Spain, which is super random, but it's like the best burger we've ever had. I think those are the best memories or souvenirs, as you will. But we don't really.
Yeah, and we don't have that much room necessarily like in the van, so we could do stickers and patches and stuff like that. But I'd much rather just like
eat.
Spend the money on eating or trying something new, and because I never forget those places. If it hits the right the right note, I'll never forget it. There's a few places people recommend in San Francisco. We have yet to try them, but so far what we've had has been delicious. We had a burrito today. It was pretty good.
That was good.
For a food truck.
Did you hear that Arby's is making a curly fry vodka? I actually did see
Really?
that today. Yeah, my brother posted it. My older brother is very much into fast food, so I'm not surprised that this is the second time I'm hearing about this.
I don't know, some flavors they just don't go together.
I mean, vodka and my go-to drink, if it's not like wine, would be like a vodka soda, but I would never do that. Your mom's second and third?
Yeah, my mom probably supposed to. Yeah, it was probably second and third. Even my mom was part of. She was a co-star on some of our videos. One in particular, she was a great waitress as she served us too hot salsa. The salsa was too hot, and as we tasted it, we noticed and we were like, "Oh!" That was the main story of that video. Oh man! Any more questions? We are dying down. It looks like so. If you guys have any more questions, we'll stay around. Otherwise, we'll just celebrate it. We're hitting 30 minutes right now. And again, thank you guys so much. We had a great birthday, and to get to 4,000 is pretty awesome. And we can't, it's just great. Like, I mean, it's pushing us. It's what motivates us to continue going. And it just makes everything better. Yeah. Knowing that like we'll have a few people on here, and look, we'll do this even if we had one person on live. So to see that there's a good number of people on here is all the better.
Cool. My mom said any good seafood places out there. We didn't try any seafood.
But there's a ton, like at the Fisherman's Wharf, which is like super touristy though, but there's a ton of like Dungeness crab.
Yeah.
What other, like lobster? What other place?
Oysters.
Oysters.
Lots of oysters.
Yeah, a lot of oysters places. So, yeah. If you guys don't have any more questions, I think we're gonna end it and just, you know, take it easy for the rest of the night. It's been a long day today, but we were super psyched to have you guys come along, and super excited to like have you guys see like the next videos that we have coming out, because we've been just trying to get a little bit better each time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's definitely different. We're still learning so much, and each video we kind of like try to add a little bit of a different like thing, or we're like, oh, that we really like that, so we try to do that more. And
we're even like working on switching roles right now, actually.
yeah, Lisa's learning to edit right now, which has been amazing, because now we can like get a little bit more done, and Lisa can edit, and then I can take over a video, so we both are editing and filming. And it really helps, like if one of us is just not feeling like editing. So yeah, it's really nice, really nice.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for the birthday live. It's been great, and thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
and
seriously, thank you. We can't even say it enough. This just like wouldn't be possible without you guys, and we're just having so much fun, and we're just so grateful for the opportunity to even show you guys, and that some people like it and are willing to put it on their TV. So really appreciate it.
All right, guys. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. You guys are the best. Oh, we got one more question. Okay, I'll answer this. So S and M asked, how was meeting Kara and Nate? It was kind of like surreal, and we've watched them for a very long time, and if you guys know them, they are like the top travel YouTubers on YouTube. Like they have like 2.7 million, and it was just by chance that we were able to work with them, and we were in the same area, and they just put it on their story that they needed help shooting a video, and we were able to do it with them, and it was great. I mean, they acted just like regular, you know, like what you see on camera is what they were, and we got to hang out.
They were so genuine. Like it was, like sometimes you don't know how people are until you meet them, especially people who have like over 2 million followers. You don't really know, but honestly, they were the nicest people and most genuine. So
yeah, it was great. I mean, we ended up staying the night and hanging out with them, and awesome. I think, yeah, it was just a great experience, because we got to see how they do their videos, and you know, they've been doing it for a long time, so they know how YouTube works. Obviously, they've had a lot of growth, so really cool opportunity, and hopefully we're able to see them again in the future.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
So thanks again for all the birthday wishes. We are signing out. See you guys on the next one.
Bye. Thanks, guys.